just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, it'll be Marcus Stroman. Chris, you don't have to dig too deep into the numbers to see how good he's been.
Oh, he's been nearly untouchable, kind of a silent assassin out there, just goes to work, and guys look up, it's deep into the ball game, and they haven't been able to scratch anything off of this guy. So look for him to do the same thing today, maybe go the distance, maybe hand it over to the bullpen at the end and try to get that W.
And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. Almost got him. That misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Way inside, gets out of the way. Struck him out looking. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Elliot Ramos with his first major league, he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. That one out to right. Soto gets under it. And makes the grab. 2 down. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs. Grant McCray.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Stroman throws over. Ramos back on a dive. Ramos at second with 2 down. Two outs. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Ramos up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Goes down looking. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Back in the Bronx, and today on the hill, Blake Snell singing. He's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's one away. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, Boog, and he's the engine of this offense. There's no question about it. Leading the team in average, home runs, and RBI. Man, there's very little that he can't do at the plate, and this team absolutely depends on him.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge, looking for his first big league hit right here. One the other way. Gathers and throws to first. Judge out on the play. They don't come any quicker. 3 pitches for 3 outs. Inning over. Yanks held in check. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Patrick Bailey. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Stroman back to work. And that's a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And it stays fair. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. Michael Conforto with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Grant McCray in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. The next offering misses. 2-0. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Out to short, Volpe. Throws to first in time. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. Conforto on its second with 2 down. Sit down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back for more from the Bronx, bottom of the second. And now here's the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton. As the lefty gets to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. McCray pulls that one down, and there's 1 down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Oh, Boog, a lot has changed for this kid from the Bahamas. Jazz was signed by the Diamondbacks as a free agent for $200,000. 4 years later, he's traded to Miami and played for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp before getting his call to the big leagues. He's a player on the rise.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So the Yanks go in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Back in New York, and now Brett Wisely.
The second baseman, Brett Wisely.
And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down.
The right fielder, number 5.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
This one in the air. Under it. Corrals it. And that quickly 2 away.
Oh, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giants are down 1-2-3, and we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Jason Dominguez. The wind to the pitch. Swings through that high fastball. Snell, in his 8th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Batting 8, the shortstop.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Blake Snell on the mound today, and everyone knows he's got a great shoe collection, but his trophy cabinet's pretty full as well. He's won multiple Cy Young awards, one in the American League with the Rays and another in the National League with the Padres.
Bounced up the middle. Wisely to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 9, the catcher, Austin Wells.
And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offer in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Line drive and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Yankees, and we are still scoreless. New inning getting started, and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one missed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 2-2.
That's when you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Now fly ball to right center. Soto gets under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Caught looking his first time up. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next offer in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one down the line, and foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. Popped up. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. Patrick Bailey with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Stroman throw to first. Bailey back in standing. 4th inning underway, no score. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Bailey leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece and stays alive. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul at the belt and fires. In the air to left down the line. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. One left for San Francisco. Still no score. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Snell back to work. That smash towards center. And Gleyber Torres retired. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. And Judge spoils that one.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that is the inning. Solo shot from Aaron Judge for the Yanks. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
On the ground, right side. Torres fires over to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And there's a foul ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Late with the swing there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. To the right side, Torres throws to first in time, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman,
Brett Wisely, the next Giant to hit. He's 0 for 1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. foul ball, he stays alive. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Giants down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McRae makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Anthony.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Anthony Volpe rolled out to second in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Runner goes up the middle, fires to first on the run, and that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Mike Yastrzemski. And he deals. And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Righty delivers. Got him. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Elliot Ramos. 1 for 2. Ramos, 24 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
So here's Wade now. That's in there. It's 0-1. Stroman throw to first, and he's back safely. And here it comes. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay at it.
Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Yankees 1 and the Giants nothing. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher, Austin Wells.
The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Out to center. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Gleyber.
Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Torres.
On the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. And Gleyber Torres retired.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's some real power at the plate. Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right. And a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
No, that's low.
And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it falls. Juan Soto with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
And Judge spoils that one. Soto off of first with 2 away. Hammer hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A massive home run. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Like everything goes slow motion when a breaking ball like that leaves the hand right down the middle of the plate, and it's like the pitcher screaming no and the hitter saying yes, and the ball gets tattooed for a big home run.
So 2 down. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And now the lefty. Right down the chute. Strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into center. McCray on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr. And this is the best way to make your Major League debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
And the pitch.
Ball.
And that one missing low. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here is Michael Conforto. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Chisholm drifts towards it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Two outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. makes the play, and it's out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 76 on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stage.
Anthony Rizzo.
But the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And out of here. He hammers one out to right. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground off the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
So man aboard. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. First offering. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, the throw bounced in there perfectly. Really nice job on the bag. Pick it, apply that tag, hold it on him. Just didn't get a good jump over there at first base. That's half the battle of stealing bases, maybe even more.
1 out, bases empty. Liner caught it second.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Left field, way back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Volpe into second, and he's got it double. Anthony Volpe with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nestor Cortez Jr. on for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Fitzgerald stands in now and watches strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Kicks and fires. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Wisely batting with one down, takes a strike. Cortez fills up the zone, forces contact, so not a huge strikeout guy, but he's going to make the hitters beat him. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so the pressure is really on the batter to make something happen. Next offering is fouled back.
And although you like the fact that guy throws strikes, guy gets contact, and not always great contact, the fact that when you have runners on, if that ball's in play, there's still a good chance that a run gets pushed across, whether it's earned or not.
Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Command in the zone is such a crucial part of it, right?
It's not just throwing strikes, but it's throwing quality strikes and it's having quality misses as well. What's a quality miss? Missing just off the plate rather than over the plate.
The pitch to the right side. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They're down 4-0. Back now in the Bronx. On to the bottom of the eighth, and stepping in for the Yankees, Gleyber Torres. The pitch. That one's in there. That's strike. Strike one. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Oh, 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Kicks and deals. Swing and a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Gleyber Torres with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard.
Tries to get back in time, but they got him. So man aboard. Here comes Aaron Judge. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, you know, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that. All right, this is a
Judge rips that one. McRae settles under it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
0-2 now as he swings through it. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Eric Miller.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on. Through 8 full, Yankees 6 and the Giants nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Mariano Reyna.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ramos leading things off and takes a strike. Out to short, Volpe. The throw to first, and a quick out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Reyna, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he's a native of Australia. And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. Judge makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 strike.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Yankees take this one in a blowout. Stroman with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich. What?
Our final